Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, make sure you ring that bell. So on the previous stage, Marion did achieve a 99%, Christian a 1%. And yeah, it's not even close. And this is why I am considering just destroying Christian's artifacts. I am seriously considering. So here's the ogre stage. Because at the very least, and again, the only way to destroy them is once your artifacts are high enough, you have to dismantle them. You will get back 40% of the shards. So all the leveling and everything you did in the artifact, you get about 40% of it back. But it comes back as crystals, which means I simply would not be dismantling anything for, I think, a month if I did both. So it's one of the things I'm toying with. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up doing it. I don't see a reality in which I don't do it eventually. You know, it's just Christian just isn't contributing anymore, and Christian's artifacts would actually contribute more being equipped to Marion. I mean, being not equipped, excuse me, being rolled into Marion's artifacts. That would be the best contribution he could make to the team at this point. So once again, Marion is at 99%, almost 1 quadrillion damage, and Christian is at 1%. At least seeing how having a set of 600s to compare, at least that gives you a pretty good idea. You know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a poll. And we're going to let the poll run, and that will determine the fate of Christian's artifacts. For now. If I don't get the answer I want, I reserve the right to rerun the poll in a month. So what I'll do is I'll put a poll up. We'll do it like as a New Year's poll. Should I destroy Christian's artifacts? Well, dismantle. And it'll be a New Year's poll that will run. And so Marion at 99% again, Christian at 1%, and really nobody else doing much of anything. Sophie is at 4, which tells you how little everybody else contributes. I think that's a fair shake. And so I'll run and until we do, what I'll do is I'll set the poll up. Then if you got whatever you guys say, I'll do. And if the artifacts aren't dismantled, I'll run the poll again next month. And we'll just kind of repeat that process until Christian's artifacts get dismantled. That's basically how I think we're going to do it. Because I'm pretty much leaning towards dismantling them because they just don't help anymore. They just don't do anything. And they'd be better off spent leveling up Marion's artifact to make her even stronger. So, kind of what can you do? Never did I ever think I would come to this choice. And I mean, it's going to mean that if we do Vincent's artifact and we get Vincent, like, where Vincent is really slamming over Marion, probably going to have to make the same kind of a choice there. And it's probably going to be bye-bye Marion. Well, Marion's artifacts. She can sit on the team. It doesn't hurt to have her there, but goodbye Marion's artifacts is what I feel like is going to happen. Now, it's going to be much longer for Vincent to get to that point. It's honestly going to be a lot of fun when we get to do that. Because Total War will be done. I will be able to sweep what I want to sweep. We will be doing rank 2 rare artifacts. And we can do as much as we want. So I am really looking forward to that. But I have to get through Total War 12-10 to get there. It'll be very nice, though, when I get that. Very nice. Honestly, I can't wait. It's going to be a big boon when I get there. Pretty exciting. But we have to get there first. Honestly, the most exciting thing about it is I'll be re-rolling. I won't have to do any inventory shenanigans. We'll be re-rolling. It'll be the common type. It'll be really nice. And the thing is, I'll be maxed out, so there's no, unless something happens between now and then, there's no Total War 1510. You know, we're done. It'll be nice. It'll be such a nice feeling. And then we can go look at eventually conquering, what is that called? Portal. So, ooh, 98%. So Christian happened to sneak in there. You know what? Let's well, this is not really a great one to do the simulation on, but let's oh, I can't access my team here. Let's simulate what it would be like without Christian's artifacts and see how things change. Let's see what this is like. So now Christian doesn't have his artifacts. What changes? Okay, that was Marion's first hit. Now, as you know, Luke's buff doesn't go off at the start of the round. So Marion's first hit will always be without Luke's buff, but that's kind of interesting because you can see, I think she did like a third of their health. So you're starting to see how Marion is getting stronger and stronger without Luke's buff, which is, his buff is a 4x. Alright, well, there's nothing in front of the castle. I really don't think anything changed. I'm not really surprised by this result. And look at that, she did 100% of the damage. And he did, instead of like 60 trillion, he did like 3 trillion. So he did 20x, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I bet his was 160, so he did 1/50th the damage. So we're going to go ahead and give him his artifacts back. I think that's how I do it. Yeah. Oh, nope, I got it backwards. Ring on the right, orb on the left. So, yeah, what a disappointment, Christian. But, once again, as always... Oh, wait, we still have some time. Even with that, we have time. Hold on. Oh, you know, this will be a good one. Let's do the farming stage with Christian not having artifacts. So again, you can see how little he contributes to the team. Because currently, he actually does... No, he does no damage on the farming stage. So now he's going to do no damage again on the farming stage. He did 35 trillion. So 35 trillion is the benchmark. And this is kind of interesting because you can see about how much the artifacts multiply Christian's damage. Because Marion's one-shotting everything, so Christian's... I don't think Christian kills anything here. So he just hits things to get damage up, and he certainly isn't really helping Marion. Okay, so we completed it. Let's take a look here. And yes, so he did 35 trillion before. He did 1.1 trillion this time. So 1/35th of the damage. Obviously, Marion did 100%. So, I mean, this is what I mean. Like, Christian's artifacts really don't help the team anymore. And the reality is, they would help the team more being turned into Marion's artifacts, as sad as that is. But that's why, like, I know some people want to have multiple heroes and stuff like that. But hopefully from this demonstration, you can see that artifacts don't scale linearly. If they scaled linearly, Marion would be doing at most 6 times Christian's damage, and she doesn't. She's doing 99 times his damage. But, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.